Hello, hello. Dr. Clif, your movement recovery specialist, and welcome back to Breakfast at the Office, day 28 already. This is our last Sunday of protein bars. That means later today, I'll release the week 4 recap. But this morning, we're having a Vega bar. Looks like this. Now, this bar is completely plant-based, but it still has 20 grams of protein, because a lot of times the vegan, vegetarian bars are a little lower in protein, like maybe 12, 10 grams, sometimes well below 10 even, but I didn't put any of those in the review. This one's crunchy peanut butter flavored, so that sounds good. And I got it at Whole Foods. A little on the expensive side. I think this is our most expensive bar in the review. $3.29. It weighs 2.5 ounces or 70 grams. It does feel kind of dense for its size. 300 calories, 20 grams of protein, like I already said, 26 grams of carbs, with 3 grams of fiber and 14 grams of sugar. I think there's probably some fruit or something that's knocking the sugar up that high. Or maybe sometimes they use dates and stuff to hold these together when they're natural, and they have a lot of sugar. I don't see organic agave syrup. Maybe that's what's knocking the sugar numbers up. And fat, we have 11 grams. The protein source comes from brown rice and pea protein. That always makes me a little nervous. You may recall my negative experience with pea protein in the past, but we did have a bar earlier this week. Trying to remember which one it was. I think it was the Shawnee bar that had pea protein and it tasted fine. So, let's see. Let's tear this thing open. Looks like it has a chocolate-ish coating to it. I didn't quite expect that. It's one of these bars that you want to keep out of your hot car. This bar's pretty good. Not great. It has that funny grainy consistency in the aftertaste again. It could just be me. You know, everybody's a little different in what they like and dislike, but something with pea protein because of this aftertaste, I'm just not. And it really melts. I might have to use the wrapper to finish eating it so I don't make a big mess. Taste, I'm going to give it a 4. First bite, it's like, oh, that's not bad. And then it's like this grittiness to it. So, especially with how expensive it is compared to some of the other bars, I don't think it's probably the best choice. Like it to be better, but it's not. So 4 out of 10. Remember, come back later today. I'm going to have a review of this week, or recap of this week. Also, on Wednesday, the 31st, we're going to have a super wrap up where I'm going to give a very brief highlight reel of all 30 bars. Probably similar to what you've seen on the Sunday recaps, except I'll play it at a faster speed so that you're not watching it for an hour. And also I'll get out the whiteboard and we'll rank maybe the top 3 bars or so in a couple different categories, and then the top 3 bars overall for the entire month. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, or if you were here yesterday and you still are not sure from my little sneak peek in the refrigerator what we're having in November we're going to have a yogurt every morning. Something a little different. We still are going to try to get high quality protein sources, so all of the yogurts are going to have more than 10 grams of protein, just like the bars, which means no kind of French style or just traditional, I guess, American style yogurt that is probably about 5-6 grams of protein per serving. Is going to be mostly Greek and Icelandic and some other, thicker, denser styles of yogurt that have a higher protein content. So that's what we'll be starting on Thursday of next week. And make sure you check it out. Until tomorrow,